Hello, welcome to day 23 of 100 Days of Nice. The nurturing self talk of the day was I clothe myself in compassion, kindness, and gentleness. The integrity practice was visualizing, some metaphor work, and self talk. So, the visualizing and metaphor work was literally imagining compassion, kindness, and gentleness as objects of clothing that I was putting on myself. So I love wearing shawls and scarves and things like that. So as I was putting it on, as I was wrapping myself in it or adjusting it, or when I would just like look down and see the fabric, I was imagining it representing kindness. So I'm choosing to cover myself with compassion today. I'm choosing to decorate myself with kindness. I'm choosing to show up demonstrating and exhibiting gentleness and allowing that kind of imagery to connect with my behaviors in that way. The self-talk piece was inspired by a interview that I did in Stories of Resilience. I'm going to try to link it somewhere here with Counselor de Jesus. And she was talking about when we're trying to instill resilience into our children, it's important to practice our self talk, our the things that we say to ourselves to help ourselves regulate and self soothe out loud so that we can provide that model for our children. So, what I noticed is that when my stress levels increase, which they have recently, and I know it's not just me, for many of us, our stress levels have definitely increased. For me, when my stress level increased, I get way more sassy, way more sarcastic, way more rude, way more short with my answers. And yeah, less pleasant to be around. And I did not want the power of my words to have to chip away at the bonds that are most important to me, which is the bonds that I have with my husband and my children. And I'm spending the most time ever with them now. So I wanted to make sure that I was doing it in a way that's nurturing our connection to each other. Hence, compassion, kindness, gentleness. So the self talk out loud, whenever I caught myself about to say something slick, then I'll be like, okay, I don't wanna say that. I don't wanna be rude. Let me just take a deep breath, calm down. I want to have the fruits of the Spirit. I want to be gentle. I want to be kind. And then I would reframe whatever I was saying, changing my tone of voice, changing the volume of my voice, changing the way that I said it. And sometimes it would be an after the fact thing. So then I would include an apology in there and say, sorry, I don't want to say anything rude, or I wasn't trying to be mean. What I was trying to say was this, and then like reframing that. Side note, today I was watching my children and I caught my daughter saying that to her little brother. And she was like, I don't want to be rude. Please, Bibble, can you please let it go? So it was just hilarious to watch. And I was kind of surprised at seeing the turnaround happen so quickly. So yeah, that was just a funny moment today. The C, compliment. Your strength, it has range. The softer you have allowed yourself to become, the stronger you have become, the more influential you have allowed yourself to become. The E, emotional intelligence. Yesterday I felt so relaxed and centered. What did I learn from that? I was paying attention to, okay, what's different? There was it was the weekend, so there was a huge decrease in my responsibilities. No homeschooling, no clients, no meetings, no paperwork, and there was an increase in my resources and support. My spouse was home, so he was present and he was able to help balance our responsibilities and our roles as parents and, having to prepare meals and all of those things. So that let me know that, that kind of balance between demand and resources has a huge impact on mental health, one. And two, I also learned that my weekday system needs more tweaking. I probably could just keep on dealing with things as is and then just like kind of okay, and then when the weekend comes, like try to recharge. but I don't want to because that's just not sustainable for me, and I don't like being in survival mode unless I have to be. So I'm going to be tweaking my system yet some more during the week so that it's a little more sustainable. That may mean that I'm I'm still trying to figure out how to do that, but that is where my focus and attention has been, tweaking that system a little bit more so that I'm not running on fumes throughout the week. So that was my day 23. I hope you are being nice to yourself and allowing that nice to overflow into others. See you soon.